Hello everyone, it's Junie checking back in with all of you. So I just wanted to real quick go over Aries and planet Neptune going into Aries at 0 degrees. Now the last time that we had Aries in Neptune in Aries, and we had the eclipse and everything. So this is a very powerful transition that we are all going through right now. I mean, think about what was the last time this happened. It was during the Civil War time, okay? And think about what was the Civil War about. The Civil War was about slavery. It was about America being split, brother against brother. One set having a certain set of beliefs and the other side having a certain set of beliefs. And Neptune is about minorities. Neptune is a planet about minorities. When we are doing crime charts and we break down crime, sometimes if they show up in Pisces, it can mean minority. And Neptune rules Pisces. Okay, so Abraham Lincoln. He was there was a few attempts on his life. He was assassinated during all this time. Neptune and Aries can bring about sexual desires, spiritual sexual desires on a positive side. Can bring about our spirituality and wanting to take action, but it also can be that we're waking up and we're gonna choose a side, and that it could be that you're waking up from a delusion because Neptune was in its sign Pisces. So waking up from a fairy tale or a delusionment of what you had or a belief of something, and maybe you're seeing somebody for who they really are, and you're waking up from a deep sleep kind of thing, and now it's time to take action about how to fix that, right? Or it could be the opposite. You are totally hook, line, and sinker sold on your belief, and you're going to fight for that belief, even if you're in a cult. I mean, there's this underlying tone of cult activity here, just kind of like brainwashing, pretty extensive. Okay, Neptune is the original spellcaster. He's the guy that whispers sweet nothing in your ears, but there can be a betrayal. There can be more to it. Then we have Uranus going into Gemini. That's more travel. That's more things flying through the sky, drones. It could be, if we have war, it would be through water and sky. So what makes me nervous is Trump with Greenland, okay? Because tonight he kind of made a threat. Now, I'm seeing people leaving comments, and I'll tell you right now, you're probably going to see my shit out there. I'm making all kinds of comments under Juniper Stera. I don't care anymore because I really don't care anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in the upside down world, but let me just tell you, we never owned Greenland. I saw like 4 comments today. Then some lady texted me back saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Greenland always belonged to us. Bitch, we never owned Greenland. Okay, let me just make this very freaking clear, all right? We never owned Greenland. What happened was this, okay? We had Vikings, okay? They settled there. And there was already indigenous people there when our Vikings settled there. They settled there in the 900s, okay? And they made settlements. And then Denmark got Greenland, okay? In the 14th century, I think it was all written up. I believe it was in the 14th century. This is just off the top of my head, okay? Around the 14th century, Denmark got Greenland, okay? Then what happened was the German Nazis invaded Denmark, okay? And it was a big deal because Denmark, they were all locked up over there. So Denmark couldn't protect Greenland. And Greenland was scared that they were going to be invaded, which opened up the seas for Hitler, okay? So America stepped up because that's what we did back then. We were good people back then. And, we said, hey, Greenland, let us build a military base here. And, we'll protect you from the Germans. We're going to protect you from Nazi Germany. So in the 1940s, these pictures are what you see of them building that military base that J.D. Vance just went and saw, okay? And it's a big military base. A lot of it is underground. There's a whole bunch of shit that's buried there. That's a whole other conspiracy theory, but I'm not going to get into the whole conspiracy thing, but I will tell you this. You should really start researching Elon Musk's grandfather and this whole obsession. His grandfather had an obsession with Canada. His grandfather had an obsession with the Panama Canal and Greenland. And Elon has paid for our president. He has bought our president, okay? And all this is coming about. And now it sounded like tonight on the news, Donald Trump said that he had to have Greenland. Now, it sounded like a threat. Okay, I'm not sure if he declared war on them or not, but to me that sounded kind of threatening, which is very sad for Greenland. I feel very bad for them because they just want independence. They don't want to be owned by anyone. I think like 80 to 85% of their population does not want to be owned by anyone. They want to be independent. So, but I think that America is going to be too big. And they're going to bully them down and whittle them down until they get what they want. And it's very sad because that means that we're going to basically that's a financial responsibility for us. First of all, they're already cutting benefits here. Half of those people over there are on benefits. So that doesn't make sense to me. So, it's sad. There's a reason that Trump wants to do that, and we really should be concerned about why. It's not just because of minerals. It's not because of minerals. I think it's because Trump is getting ready to start a war. In my own personal opinion, or he's strategically getting stuff set up. Anybody who wants to go after Greenland is strategically setting them up because of the ocean ways and needing to get gas for ships and planes and all that other shit. It opens up the sea. So, that's why we wanted a base there to begin with. So our ships had a place to, refuel and things like that. So I don't know what he's doing. It's really weird. But I just wanted to tell you the history of it so I don't get one more stupid comment about a person telling me that we owned Greenland to begin with. We never owned Greenland to begin with. Okay? So I think it was the 14th century that Denmark officially got Greenland. And the only reason why we have a base there is because we signed some, I think it was called the Monroe Proclamation or some Monroe contract that we signed to allow us to build the military base there and give them protection until they were no longer at risk. Okay? And that's why we still have military there today. But, we don't have to have military there. Greenland kind of is they're up there, they're on their own, they do their thing. But, back when Nazis were a threat, then they were more concerned about the military base. But this is weird. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you the history behind it so you can correct someone when they tell you that Greenland has always belonged to us. It never belonged to us. We had a contract with them. We had a document written up that we will protect them until Nazi Germany's gone. So, yeah. Okay. Blessings to you all. I'll be in touch soon to talk more about the astrology and everything that's going on. But I just wanted to give you a quick little history behind Greenland. Okay. Bless be. Bye-bye now.